one of the MAGA State Fair, and we're already at the Confederate flag. And again, nobody's batting an eye. They have a Ferris wheel, and they have a fake, like, you know, the arch that Trump wants to build. They made a cheap plywood version of this Trump arch. And then they have all of these things on the side, which are basically booths. And so you have states that have booths here, and they have the tiny arch. But as you see, there's like nobody in this thing. There's nobody there. I mean, this shit is empty, dude. You go into these booths and there's like 20 people there. It is like mostly empty, okay? Hardly anybody there. You have the tiny arch, blah, blah, blah.
It is a very exciting day today. It's the kickoff day of the Great American State Fair down here on the National Mall, where the president will officially launch the Great American State Fair from the stage at 8:30 p.m. tonight, after traditional patriotic performances will begin at 6:30 p.m.
Patriotic performances.
Fair boasts what seemed like an unlimited number of exhibits, including state homes representing all 50 states that will be open for business until July 5th.
One of the senators from North Carolina did a little thing.
Hey everybody, great to be here at America 250 States Fair, North Carolina booth. Just want to thank everyone that stepped up to make this happen. The folks at 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗀𝗆, Richard Childress Racing, Mount Olive Pickles, a lot of private companies that stepped up to do this. Thank you so much for showing up. North Carolina strong. A lot of first in flight mentions in there. We've got an awesome state, and it's an honor to be here to participate.
All right, so this guy, like, probably should stick to radio, all right? But look at this. You ready? Watch what occurred in the North Carolina booth. Dude. Dude, what the fuck, bro? Look at that. There's the Bass Pro Shop car, and then look what's on the fucking TV set.
Really good at it. They just like that.
This guy's like, what? What?
Some people really good at it. They just like that.
And notice how nobody bats an eye. Okay? Nobody bats an eye. People come in, you don't even see people pointing at it, right? Dude, what the fuck are we doing? That's on day one of this state fair, and there's already a Confederate flag, okay? A video board in the North Carolina exhibit at Great American State Fair drew some unwanted attention by displaying a Confederate flag. Okay, late Friday afternoon, the video was removed. Late Friday afternoon, which meant this video played all day, guys. It played all day, and then it was late Friday afternoon when somebody finally saw it and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? I mean, dude, beyond everything with the, beyond the whole slavery and the rebel South, the Confederate flag is losers. Okay? They got their asses handed to them, dude. They're losers. It's a loser flag, bro. All right. It says, on Friday, we became aware of an unapproved image in a video displayed inside the North Carolina pavilion. As soon as we were made aware, we immediately removed the video and began reviewing how it occurred. But here's the problem, guys. As soon as they were made aware, like, this thing ran all day. Did it run yesterday too? Like, right? Like, the people making this shit weren't aware? Like, come on, boss. Shit, hell. As soon as our focus remains on celebrating America's 250th birthday and North Carolina's role in our nation's history of slavery, right? The governor's office responded after seeing the video, and a spokesperson said, this display does not reflect the North Carolina that we love. America 250 is about unity and bringing our nation together. No, it's not. Dude, that's some bullshit. Dude, it's about Trump's obsession with himself, okay? And glorifying this divisive Confederate symbol does the exact opposite. We demand the organizers stop dishonoring the flag of North Carolina. Dude, and Mount Olive Pickle Company said it will no longer participate. We were invited to participate in the North Carolina exhibit, and we agreed to be part, but now that the Confederate flag was included, we're opting out before our business tanks, right? They're like, dude, the pickle company's like, yo, dude, nobody's going to buy our pickles. They're fucking tanking, dude. And the pickle company says, we've withdrawn. Our company stands on values of human dignity, opportunity, and freedom. Dude, but look at it. Bro, what the fuck, dude? Jesus, dude. When I was a kid, my dad watched the Dukes of Hazzard, okay? He loved the Dukes of Hazzard, mostly because of Daisy Duke, who wore the phrase Daisy Dukes. Those short shorts, they call them Daisy Dukes because of the woman character named Daisy Duke in the show The Dukes of Hazzard. And it was about these two brothers that lived in the South and were always like getting in trouble with the cops. And there was a Confederate flag on the roof of their car. And this was a major network TV show, guys. It was a major network TV show that was on like 8 o'clock on a Friday night with guys driving around with a car with a Confederate flag on the top. And nobody batted an eye. Like that sort of Confederate acceptance of America's racism and just flying that symbol around, nobody fucking cared. It was crazy. And then you'd like, I'd read in a history book and I'd see that flag and be like, how the fuck is that TV show on? I mean, it was a good show, but like that flag didn't need to be on the car, guys. Okay? That flag didn't need to be on the car. Day one of the MAGA State Fair, and we're already at the Confederate flag. And again, nobody's batting an eye. But you look at them, they're staring at the Confederate flag. They're like, oh, okay. So it's this kind of party. 𝗙cie𝗶𝗹𝗀 says, what a great tribute to our amazing country. Yes, Elise. What a great tribute to the Confederate States, the United States of America. All right, what an incredible tribute. Brutal, guys. Oh my God, look at Anna Paulina Luna at the Florida booth. Dude, she is so creepy. Why is she dressed like an LDS? Right? Look at her. She is dressed like an FLDS wife. Why is she dressed like a fundamentalist, Mormon, like seventh wife? Isn't that strange? Look at her, dude. She is fucking dressed like a trad wife. I'm serious. If you go to southern Utah, like north of the Arizona border, like right down by the border, there's a bunch of fundamentalist Mormon towns that are like pretty crazy. If you ever go through Utah, I highly recommend driving through some of those towns. This is the area that Tyler Robinson was from. He was from an FLDS area. And everybody has like 7 wives and shit, and they all dress like this. It is wild. It is some wild shit, boss. When I would go on tour, I would drive down there and I would go to those towns. I've always been fascinated by that shit. But yeah, dude, she is dressed wild. Went to the Great American State Fair, so you don't have to. Not a funnel cake, corn dog, bucket lemonade, or fried Snickers in sight. The only ride is the Ferris wheel. Saxophones were not added to this recording. Dude. Dude, so what the hell, dude? There's nobody there, bro. Dude, there's nobody there. And I guess there's no, I mean, do they at least have cotton candy? Do they have anything? What are they even having there? No lemonade? Dude, it's like 100 degrees out there. And there's no lemonade at a fair? There's no corn dogs? What the f, bro? What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.